Well, we've got ourselves a very nice day on the way, especially in terms of sunshine. Plenty of that to go around. Temperatures in the 40s to the east, 50s, and even some low 60s out to the west. That is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. But this is where we peak in terms of what we get on the thermometer. Overnight low temperatures fall into the 20s and 30s with increasing cloudiness. And all eyes go to the midweek outlook. Updates on that and more coming up in your forecast. But Midday in KELOLAND starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, Midday in KELOLAND.
Surveillance video is helping Sioux Falls police investigate a deadly weekend crash involving a motorcycle. New information on the investigation coming up. Plus,
the U.S. military shot down 3 unidentified objects in 3 days. That's after shooting down a Chinese spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina a week before. I'm Nicole D'Antonio at the White House with details of what we're learning and the response from the Biden administration.
Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. New this midday, we have an update on a deadly motorcycle crash over the weekend. Sioux Falls police say speed may have been a factor on Saturday afternoon at the crash at 8th Street and North Colville Avenue. Police say that cameras showed 2 people on a motorcycle who appeared to be speeding when they crashed into an SUV. The man who was driving the motorcycle died at the scene, while the woman who was a passenger is in critical condition at the hospital. Sioux Falls police are still investigating and trying to determine just how fast both vehicles were going. A Renner man is in the Minnehaha County Jail accused of running a red light and crashing into 2 vehicles, sending at least 1 person to the hospital. 45-year-old Samuel Nelson is accused of causing this crash at 54th Street North and Cliff Avenue on Saturday night. Police say 2 drivers were attempting to turn when Nelson ran the red light and crashed into them both. 1 man was thrown from his vehicle but is expected to be okay. Nelson faces several charges, including vehicular battery, DUI, and drug charges. He's scheduled to be in court this afternoon. The Rapid City Police Department is currently searching for a missing 13-year-old. Ariel Franks was last seen in the area of 444 North Mount Rushmore Road around 5 p.m. yesterday evening. She was wearing a yellow shirt with a black undershirt, blue jeans, and possibly a black sweater. If anyone has any information, you're encouraged to call the Rapid City Police Department. A country music star is stopping in Sioux Falls as part of his Highway Desperado tour. Jason Aldean just announced that he will be performing at the Denny Sanford Premier Center on August 12th. Aldean will also be joined by Mitchell Tenpenny, Corey Kent, and DJ Silver. You can find out when tickets become available in this report on KELOLAND.com. Turning to weather, it's looking messy for our midweek forecast. Let's check in with our friend Adam, who has the details. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dan. And yeah, it is going to be a little on the messy side as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, and to a lesser extent Thursday. But today, everybody wins. Doesn't matter what part of KELOLAND you're in. We'll start here in Sioux Falls with a view of Falls Park. 39 at the airport, a beautiful blue sky and a tolerable southerly breeze at just 11 miles per hour. And from east, we head west. A little bit of cloud cover, and that's even a bit of a stretch. It's just some high-level stuff out there, but still Rapid City looking great, 50 with a southeast wind at 6 miles per hour. It is going to, dare I say, feel like early spring, especially West River as we head through the afternoon. 54 right now in Spearfish, 52 Buffalo, 49 Keith, 41 in Mobridge. But compare that to the 30s that we have across much of our East River communities. Unless you're in Sisseton, you are the exception to the rule at 40. 30 in Huron, 31 Brookings and Watertown, 34 in Yankton. And winds are, again, to use the word, tolerable. 10 to 15 miles per hour. East River around 5 to 15 out to the west. Still, it's going to be pretty calm compared to what we're watching for later this week. For now, not much of anything to worry about. A little bit of cloud cover over North Dakota, northeastern Montana as well. But as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when low pressure comes in and things get a little messy. We have a winter storm watch in place Tuesday into early Wednesday morning for northeastern portions of South Dakota and the central and northern hills as well. A winter weather advisory in blue from Buffalo to Belfouche and into eastern portions of Meade and Pennington counties. We'll have more details on that in a little bit, but for now, the rest of your day is looking great. Sunshine and 40s in southeastern KELOLAND. Same goes for the northeast with a bit of a breeze starting to pick up as we head through the afternoon and into the evening. Out west, How about 50s and 60s for high temperatures? But like I said at the beginning of the show, this is where we peak on the thermometer. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
Thank you, Adam. Shields in Sioux Falls is hosting a special Valentine's Day fundraiser. The Sporting Goods store is raising money with its first ever Smooch a Pooch event to benefit Hungry Hearts, a Sioux Falls organization dedicated to making sure kids are able to eat lunch at school.
Usually we host a fundraiser in-store with just our associates, but this year we wanted to open it up. So we have Raymond the Dalmatian coming in. We're going to be selling roses. We have a spaghetti meatball lunch special, and we're all to do that to raise funds for Hungry Hearts of Sioux Falls.
The puppy kissing booth with Raymond the Dalmatian will be open from noon until 2 tomorrow, while the lunch special runs all day. We'll hear from the Hungry Hearts organization about the importance of keeping school children fed tonight on KELOLAND News. South Dakota has lost 7 nursing homes in the last year, most of them in smaller communities. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Tom Hansen explores the reason behind the closures and what is being done to save the homes currently struggling to survive.
When you don't have enough staff to be able to take on the number of residents that you've got room for, and so you're running at maybe 70, 60% occupancy because that's all that you have the staff for, that makes it even tougher.
Staffing isn't the only reason for the nursing home crisis. Nursing homes are losing money on residents who rely on Medicaid. Why industry experts say it is up to lawmakers and peers to save long-term care in South Dakota. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. What started off as a suspected Chinese spy balloon being shot down 9 days ago off the coast of South Carolina has now become a much broader intelligence investigation, with more flying objects blown out of the sky. Nicole D'Antonio has the latest from the White House.
For 3 days in a row, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the U.S. military shot down objects over Alaska, Canada's Yukon Territory, and Lake Huron. That's after an American fighter jet destroyed a Chinese spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina more than a week ago. The fourth unmanned object was shot down by an F-16 over Lake Huron Sunday near Michigan. It was first detected Saturday over Montana.
Lake Huron has been choppy, so it's been difficult to recover. There's a joint U.S.-Canadian effort to make sure we keep eyes on that equipment and pick it up.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says recovery teams are on the ground looking to find and analyze the objects shot down over Canada's Yukon Territory.
We will continue to do everything necessary to protect the sovereignty of our shared North American airspace.
Biden administration officials say the 3 objects were much smaller than the Chinese spy balloon, appear to be different shapes and flew at altitudes that could jeopardize passenger airlines. Since the Chinese balloon incident, the U.S. has enhanced radars to more closely monitor U.S. airspace, which might explain the increase in activity.
What's gone on the last 2 weeks or so, 10 days, has been nothing short of craziness.
On Monday, China claimed the U.S. has flown more than 10 high-altitude balloons over its airspace in the last few years. U.S. security officials denied the accusation, saying in a tweet that it's the latest example of China scrambling to do damage control. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, the White House.